Greetings, everyone. Core here, and we're discussing Fooly Cooly again for episode 5. I said in the last video, which was the discussion of Fooly Cooly Progressive episode 3 and 4. This is episode 5 because it's really getting good again. I said in episode 4, it felt like Fooly Cooly was back. It actually felt like how it should have started. And honestly, I would pretty much just recommend everyone to start at episode 4 instead of going through the first 3 episodes because they're pretty rough. If anything, you could probably just watch episode 1 and then go straight to 4. 2 and 3 are pretty forgettable. Not really much happens major in those episodes. 4 is pretty much where everything just starts, feeling like Fooly Cooly again. And 5 continues that trend, which I'm happy for. It's weird that it feels almost like it was two, production company directors, even writers, just doing the first 3 episodes, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh yeah, this is Fooly Cooly." But like I said, I think maybe they did that with the first 3 episodes just to kind of throw people off, but I'm afraid it might have scared some people off of continuing to watch it that were fans of the originals and stuff like that. But I mean, that was their choice. I hope it worked out for them, because yeah, those first 3 episodes were pretty rough. That's why I kind of forgot about doing a video and watching episode 3 when it came out, and just ended up doing it together with episode 4, which I think was for the best, honestly, because when 3 came out, I still wasn't. I had lost interest pretty much after episode 2, and luckily 4 got me back into it. So, yay! So episode 5 is done interestingly as far as the art style. I like it, but you kind of get tired of it a little bit, and luckily it kind of goes away towards the end. But at the beginning, it's pretty heavy in this like sketchbook kind of shading, animation style, which is cool. I gotta say, it's not, I'm pretty sure it's hard as hell to do, especially the opening little intro of, her dream pretty much. And it's really cool because it reminds me of working with charcoal. If you ever have worked with charcoal before, as far as art, as an art medium, it's very there's really good contrast, but you can also work in between the black and the white to get these really cool textures for your art. And I really like the opening nighttime dream sequence that they seem to always open up with these episodes for. So that was cool. That was a good start. I liked it. And it continues this new kind of sketchy art style, which works. It's pretty neat to see. It's weird because you go from this very clean look to this sketchy, rough look, and man, it just feels so good seeing that. Like I said, they kind of started fading it out towards the end. It felt more, it got a little more smoother towards the end, as far as the lines and everything, but it was pretty cool. The story, of course, with this is just, it's them kind of, the male lead, which I still haven't memorized their names. He's pretty much confronting, Haruko about the whole incident that happened, in episode 4, how, things have changed, and he just wants her, Haruko, to stop with this whole pursuit, just to leave him and the female lead alone. And I liked it. Like, there's just literally like a little, he's pretty much taking possession of Jinro's, I believe she has a guitar, yeah, electric guitar, and he's using it. It's almost like they're continuing what happened with Naota, what he would have done, after Haruko left. He was pretty much left with her old bass weapon, which is interesting because this is a continuation, and she has her bass again, even though she left with the bass guitar. But like I said, the end credits kind of show, what happened there, and that she ended up getting split into 2 beings, which one was Jinro and the other was Haruko. And pretty much, you know, the guitar and the bass split, so it makes sense now that I think about it. But yeah, man, it's interesting because the guitar was Atomus, the giant flying, you know, space cosmic bird, and you know, because that's what Naruto was wielding when he was fighting Haruko in the, you know, finale of Fooly Cooly 1. So it's interesting to see that he has that in his control instead of Haruko, you know, because the guitar, I guess, was supposed to be a little bit stronger, but it's all, you know, crazy cosmic space weapons, so there's really no, you know, testing it. But yeah, man, this episode was pretty good. It was interesting. The main female lead, like I said, I keep forgetting her name, and I might not know her name come episode 6, but I'm hoping I can start memorizing it. But she takes a more active role. She confronts Haruko after an incident with the male lead and Haruko, and man, it's good. Like I said, episode 4 felt like Fooly Cooly. Episode 5 feels like it too. It does go a little crazy with some of the scenes and what happens. Kante is in it again for, you know, he's pretty much turned into just like a Kante dog, which for episode 3, I think, or 4, my Mimi had the little robot dog that she overfed, and it's just weird, but it feels so right. Episode 5, and I'm happy. Definitely happy about that. The music is, of course, you know, still great. It's funny when they use a whole pillow song for the anime instead of just like, you know, clips and stuff like that, which I don't know, like, it works. It's nice. It's cool the way that they edit everything. Some of the scenes, the ways that they edited it was pretty. It felt like old school. There is another manga scene, but this one isn't as quite as energetic. It's more like a visual graphic novel manga because it's a lot of panels fading in, fading out, sliding in, sliding out, movement of the panels to represent what's going on. It's pretty cool. It almost feels a little 3D in one of the scenes with a door, but man, it's nice. It works. It's not, you know, like the original, but it's its own thing, and it works really well. The ending is interesting. This episode literally ends in a cliffhanger, because Haruko, the main female lead, they're pretty much going at it. You know, Haruko just is completely overpowered. It's pretty funny because she has this like little pregnant belly, you know, full belly from absorbing Jinru, and at the end she gets her flat little stomach again. So it's funny what she does. Goes into the class, says it's like, oh, I'm done teaching, I'm getting married, you know, because I'm pregnant. And my phone is just going crazy here. Sorry. But yeah, I know this is hilarious how to call pregnant. That kid would be nuts. But yeah, so episode 5, in summary, feels like Fooly Cooly once more, and it continues the story very well. It has a nice art style I liked about it. Music, of course, is still spot on. Man, episode 6, it's can't wait. I kind of wish I saved it, you know, episode 5 and 6 together, but I just had to watch 5 because I was afraid that it was gonna go back to how 1, 2, and 3 were. But nope, they seem to found, you know, their traction as far as how these episodes should be, how Fooly Cooly should be, and I'm happy. So I feel like episode 6 is gonna be extremely crazy, but it's gonna be fun. So until next time, guys, later.